Welcome, this is the video on how to edit existing pages. This one's a fairly short video, only a couple minutes, and it's really just about how to get into an existing page and edit it. We are currently looking at the Penridge Music Association dev site, and we're specifically on the links page, and there's actually a little bit more text I want to add to the end of this to tell them if they want to add a particular request, a particular link, be on our page, they can submit it. So on the login screen, we're going to assume that you guys have already logged in and that you're at the WordPress management site, as I am. Yeah, that's covered in the overview site. And I've clicked on the pages sections, and by default it will select all pages. You can see the pages are listed here. The way these pages are listed, I have them listed actually, I don't really know how they list or if they're listing in a specific order. I do believe they're listing in the specific order that I listed them. For example, if I go ahead and click on the sponsors and edit it, there's a page order number here, 70. So when we go back, links, this would probably be 80. It is. And that order over here becomes important because that's how they're listed in the screen, with exception of these two. These two are child pages to the page resources. So you might say, why did I make this one 70, this one 80? So that if you have a page you want to add down the road and it's in between the two, you don't have to go through and renumber them all. We just make it 75 and it will end up between them. This particular video is really how to edit an existing page. So we're going to be editing this links page. And typically you can either click right on the word link or quick link. Link or edit. There's trash, there's view, there's quick edit. I want to teach you one way to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the word edit. And it takes us to almost like a Word document editor. The format isn't important because you don't want to change fonts and stuff here. You want to leave them like they are. You can do bold or underline or whatever. But pretty much you want to use paragraph all the time and type in here. So this is what you see is what you get type of editing. So I'm going to add my text in here on the end. So I've clicked into here. I'm going to add a space. And I'm going to say, if you would like to suggest a site to be added to our links page, please email, oops, can't spell today, eboard@penridgemusic.org. How's that? So I've edited it. I just simply have to push update if I want to push it out. I might want to preview the changes just to see I didn't mess anything up. And you'll notice it did add our extra text there. So it opens this preview in another page, another tab. I'm going to go ahead and close it. So I think we're ready to go. You obviously can play around with some other things up here, which I'll show you in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and update that. You'll see the little spinny thing here. When that spinny thing disappears, the live page is, let me just review the live page, is now updated, and you can see our new text in there. Okay. A couple last things on editing pages. We went through the media one, how to add those. We're going to do another video on inserting links to files and links to other sites. That's going to be a separate one altogether. So this one's really just how to add and remove the text. So I do want to show you a few more things real quick. These horizontal lines are a little bit finicky to use. So typically you would go to somewhere where you want to add a horizontal line. Let's just say I hit return here. And you'll see how that automatically added a bullet. It's assuming I hit enter from here, I want to add another bullet. So while on this line, I'll unselect bullet so I'm no longer adding to the list. And I can add a horizontal line there if I like. You can take your justification here. We're going to do the links in another page. Bold, italicize, and strike through. There's underline here. There's justification. You can modify text color, though I recommend that you don't. The reason is the look and feel is meant to be consistent throughout the web pages. And most web developers will tell you 1 or 2 fonts and 1 or 2 colors per page looks professional. So we let the theme do the coloring for us. So let's leave the theme do its job. I have another video coming out on the theme and the modification of the theme. So that will take care of keeping the look and the feel consistent. That's about all you need to know to add the text. Once you add the text and you hit update, it's actually out there. I'm actually not going to update this change because I don't really want to add this other extra line there. So I'm just going to click off of it and it'll say, do you want to, sure you want to leave the page because you're not changing anything. You didn't finish changing it. I'll say, yes, leave the page. And just to be sure, I'm going to refresh the original page and make sure that line doesn't show up. Now, in this page that I'm viewing now, you'll see edit and you'll see this little bar showing up, mainly because I'm in the same web browser already logged into the site. So if I really want to see what it looks like without being logged in, I would have to open another browser. So I'm working in Firefox back here. I'm going to open Safari on my Mac. And I'll go to dev.penridgemusic.org. And you'll see this one doesn't show the login because the login isn't shared between 2 different browsers. So, and it can't share it. So I'm going to go to links and we're going to see what it looks like. So usually I'll keep another browser open with a page and you can see it looks nice. There's no extra lines and our text is in here. So that's all you need to update these. That's it. You're really updating the content in here, adding images, adding links, and adding text for right now. We're going to have an additional video on adding a page and adding links and such to follow. So that's it. Thanks for watching.